Let's solve Leetcode problem 70, climbing stairs. You are climbing a stair. It contains n steps to reach the top. Each time you can climb either one or two steps. In how many distinct ways you can climb to the top? Okay. So if you consider a stair of one step, there is one way to reach the top. If we have a stair of two steps, there are two ways to reach the top. If we have a stair of three steps, there are three ways to reach the top. Okay, so in order to reach the ith step, there are two possible ways. Okay, you can either reach from I minus 1 step, or you can reach from I minus 2 step. Okay, so the number of ways to reach the ith stair will be the number of ways to reach I minus 1 stair plus the number of ways you can reach the I minus 2 stair. Okay, so if you write it in a recurrence relation, so f of I will be f of I minus 1 plus f of I minus 2, where I is greater than 2. If I is greater than 2, and if I is less than 2, then f of I will be 1. Okay, so if you also draw the tree diagram for the recursion, okay, for f of I, you will see there are so many stages which are actually repeating. Okay, so since there are overlapping sub problems, we will be using dynamic programming. Okay, so let me show you the code implementation for it. Okay, I'm showing you the bottom up approach. You can also try the top down approach as well. So in the bottom up approach, I have instantiated a DP array of size n plus 1, and then I'm just populating all the values as per the recurrence relation which I have mentioned over here. Okay, so for I less than 2, the DP of I will be 1, and for I greater than 2, so DP of I will be DP of I minus 1 plus I minus 2, and in the end my answer will lie in the DP of n. Okay, so this is constant time solution. So this is big of n solution. Okay, and the time complexity is also big of n. So you can also do this in constant time as well. Okay, I will show you that solution as well. As you can see, every DP state is actually relying on its previous two states only. So I just need two variables to keep track of what are the states, what are the two previous states, and then every new state will be relying on those two. Okay, for n less than 2, I will be simply returning it 1, and I need two variables to keep track of what are the two previous states, and then I will be just calculating my new state, and then I will be updating my previous two to previous one and previous one to current, and then I will be returning my previous one. Okay, so using this approach, you can also calculate the number of ways to reach the nth state.